Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to Naya Sim. Thank you so much for the support. Hope you all are doing great. Now, there is this video that I came across how people that voted for Trump are crying on the internet. Then it looks like some people are not crying because they will do not understand the weight of something that is coming to them. At some point, some people thought that voting Republican was going to make them not suffer because they feel like they will be protected from the suffering, but no, nobody is protected. Everybody will go through this. And one good thing I love already is that Black people have made up their mind from the onset that this is how their life is going to, we are also going to experience this. Some people have not even made up their mind. But the people that I am kind of worried about, not like I am worried about them, I am asking, how did we get here? Are some Black Republicans that think that they can come out here and cheat on their own community? Because I am not understanding anymore. A young Black man coming out to say that Black people are trying to, because he voted for Trump. Man, can you stop this bullshit? Because you know what happened to Black people during the period of lean and change. So you are trying to do reverse psychology, telling us that we want to lean and change you for because you support it. See, bro, nobody cares about, nobody give a S about who you voted for. The reality that is that you are actually going to see the effect of what you voted for. And he went further to say that he cannot wait for Donald Trump to start Project 2025. Young dude, what do you know about Project 2025? Let's get into.
You voted Republican and now you're on the internet crying because Republicans are literally doing what they said that they were going to do. We have women on the internet crying that schools are getting shut down. They literally told you they were going to defund the school. And it's only going to get worse once Trump gets into office and they start defunding federally. We have Canada threatening to turn off the electricity it provides to the U.S. because we threaten them with a 25% increase on tariffs. I mean, if you're bordering Canada and they turn off your electricity, baby, it's going to be a cold fucking winter. Trump just had an interview where he told you guys he couldn't promise lowering prices after promising you through his whole campaign he was going to lower prices. If you voted Republican, you just truly enjoy being lied to and then acting shocked. You don't get to act shocked, babe. You get to hold yourself accountable. Now you gave the platform for people like me to talk our shit because we're definitely going to continue to talk our shit. As all the groceries from Mexico continue to increase and gas continues to increase and your electric bill continues to increase because we hit tariffs with the countries we get our food, gas, and electricity from. I know if you voted for Trump, you're sitting at home like, fuck, what did I do? Unless you're the lip curl girl, then you're just stupid. But everybody else who just chose not to educate themselves before the election and now they're being educated after the election, I know you're sitting at home like, fuck. And there's nothing you can do. Now you got to hold yourself accountable for the next 4 years and the following years that we're still going to reap the ramifications of Trump's shit decisions. Other than that, the only thing Trump has managed to do is put out a perfume and cologne, $199 on his website. So, yeah.
The people who voted for Donald Trump didn't vote for Trump because they feel like Trump will make their life easier. They voted for Donald Trump because they know Donald Trump will make life harder for people they don't like. No, I will not be explaining further.
Oh, I can't believe you're a black Trump supporter. You know that Trump is racist? You're going back to the plantation farm.
How long are we going to live in the 1900s? Racism is dead. 4 years with Biden in office, thinking straight to the ground, and you guys wanted me to vote for Kamala? No thank. I'm going to vote for the president who's going to turn America around, make America better again, make my mortgage on my house cheaper, my car, the gas prices cheaper, groceries cheaper. Yes, I'm a black Republican. Yes, you're a liberal, a Democrat. News media has you brainwashed. Black community is the most racist group of individuals of 2024. So as
You know, I the fact that you came on TikTok and said that is asinine. right? Because how is it the group that was enslaved for centuries and then subjugated to Jim Crow, redlining, segregation, mandatory minimums, debt peonage, convict leasing systems, how is it that that group of people is somehow not only racist, but the most racist group of people? Help me understand that line of thinking. Help me understand the logic that you're using, or lack thereof. Because what you will not tell me is that in a system such as the United States, where racism is predicated on keeping a certain group of people down based off of a certain disdain or hatred of that group of people, and excluding them from economic resources, educational attainment, so many different things. At what stage in the history of the United States have black people controlled those certain levers of power? And not only did we control those levels of power, begin to obstruct other people's progress because of their race? Please let me know. Please let me know. Because quite honestly, I'm so sick of people coming on social media and saying things like that. You know what I mean? Like, it actually pisses me off. It infuriates me. You know what I mean? And ordinarily, I wouldn't even respond to this type of stuff, because that juice ain't worth the squeeze. But black man to black man? Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Everybody just sit with it for a second. Sit with it. Because we're going to talk about it. If you follow this comment back, you will see where this where this comment came from. And the fact that there was a whole ass black man in 2024 using a camera to say some bullshit, and then my brother corrected the fuck out of him when he did it. But this is one of them people that agree with that Negro. Tell them, brother, people need to hear it. This falls under that trope of y'all should be happy y'all had a. I am terribly fucking sorry to the large white population, but we do not live vicariously through the pockets of others. We don't, and it doesn't make any fucking sense that anybody would. I am terribly sorry y'all got the wrong motherfucking ones. Why the fuck do y'all keep doing this? Why y'all keep saying this? Do you think racism somehow disappeared because we ended up with a black president and a black woman vice president? And you think all of a sudden, poof, y'all are the same stupid asses that believe that Martin Luther King said some shit and then all of a sudden, oh my God, racism is over. Y'all see how stupid y'all sound? Racism isn't a rash that you can just put some salve on and it'll go away. It doesn't work that way. Racism is built in the bones of this bitch. Y'all understand that? The bones of the fucking nation are built on racism. Built on a lot of isms. Like, but y'all keep saying this shit over and over. But you guys had a black president. Same motherfuckers will tell you, why are you upset? Oprah's a billionaire. Do I look like Oprah Winfrey? Do I fucking look like Oprah Winfrey? Do I look like I'm related to Oprah Winfrey? What the fuck I'm counting her pockets for? Michael Jordan's a billionaire. The fuck that got to do with me? He also had 6 championships. I was never on any of them Bulls team to get a championship ring. Fuck you talking about? You see how stupid that sounds? Y'all see how stupid that sounds? Because white people do it. I'm sorry. White people do it too. Y'all the ones that think if you vote for a guy, y'all won. Trump's back in office. We won. Yeah. The most ignorant ass shit be coming out of y'all fucking mouths. And y'all say it to us and we supposed to go, well, you do have a point. You ain't got one. You out here nubless. No point whatsoever in the shit that y'all are saying. You don't get rid of racism with fucking surface shit. You don't. Nobody does. Nobody does. There is no way in fucking hell you can, oh, look, this is the progress we made. We had a black president and that somehow cleared up the bones of this bitch. There is still racism going on. And unfortunately, what we have now is because Merriam-Webster gave these people half of a fucking definition. They run around here feeling like they can be calling the NAACP every time some black guy calls them a snow roach. Y'all all lives matter racism. And then y'all trying to bring it back to us. We ain't the one that fucking wrote this shit. And like my man said, how the fuck are you going to say that the descendants of the people who were enslaved, who were looked at as property, how the fuck do you think we can now all of a sudden exhibit the same goddamn racism that was brought to us? We have no systems in place that can tell a white person you can't do something based on the fact that your ass is white. We don't have those systems. Y'all feel like it's racist when we tell y'all this is a protected hairstyle. Not looking at it like, hey, I might not want to do that. I don't fuck around and be bald than a motherfucker. Some of y'all gonna put some box braids in your goddamn hair and your hair gonna look like mine. Y'all think it's fucking protected, you know, when we tell you some shit like black folks invented hip hop. Oh, well, anybody can be a No, no. The history and origin still started with black people. Get mad. Fuck you, you know, you can be a guest in it, but you cannot be an inventor of it, nor can you be the best at it. Eminem tried to tell y'all, but y'all didn't listen. Then y'all got mad when y'all found out, oh shit, Eminem is all about human rights. Oh no, I better go listen to Tom McDonald. How is it y'all want in on the shit that we've already invented so that y'all can come in and play Elvis? But when we tell you about the racism that you invented, y'all don't want nothing to do with it. Everybody can be experience it. The fuck kind of shit is that? Every day, man. And then y'all want to, well, y'all had a black president. We didn't have a goddamn black president. America had a black president. What the fuck are you talking about? And then for literally from the moment he was running to the moment he left the White House, he experienced fucking racism from the same people that are trying to tell us this shit now. Hang in there, Obama. Stop playing. Stop fucking playing, B. Stop it. This is you know what? Just follow it back. Just follow it back. Follow it back. Y'all will see what I'm talking about. It starts off with one of them well-meaning, I'm a black man, please give me some pennies and biscuits and I dance for you kind of guys. Then my brother comes in and cleans his ass the fuck up. And in the comment section is this shit. Let me say this one more time. Racism is not a rash. You can't just put some salve on it and it'll go away. And follow up, racism is not an all lives matter thing. If you don't like the fact that racism was invented by white people, perpetuated by white people, perfected by white people, studied by white people, was used as ways to write laws and executive orders and shit by white people, if you don't like that shit, I am terribly sorry. Why don't you get your ass a time machine, go back in the fucking past and tell them people, hey, don't enslave them folks and don't kill them folks. If you don't want to do that, then shut your dumb ass up, ignorant ass.
So this is all I got from this video. And sincerely speaking, some people are very ignorant, especially when it comes to some certain kind of people that are Democrats. Sorry, Republican, I mean to say, right? Now, from the video that started, like, this, a young black man. Okay, now let me say this. Some people actually thought, like, especially white people thought that, that voting for Republican was going, not, they didn't vote for Republican because they voted for Republican because they know that some people are not going to, find it easy, right? Not also knowing that not just only other people not finding it easy, you will also not find it easy, right? Probably because you do not like me. So because of that, man, let's make their life really a living hell, right? And they did what they did. And as you all can see, everybody is going to go through it. Now, let's get back to the young black man who is a Republican, and he is all out there. I mean, putting so many, like, black people are racist and all that. And like, how can black people be racist in 2024 and the rest of it? And I am asking, it looks like you don't even know the den you actually got yourself into, saying that black people is the most racist individual in 2004. Man, I really don't know where he got his statistics from, but last I checked, black people cannot even be racist towards the other people. You are just being brainwashed, not just being brainwashed, like you are just ignorant. Because looking at, I mean, sometimes I am kind of marveled at the kind of old people that I see on this internet coming out to talk trash about their own community because it is not making sense. How many days ago did I put video about how some people think it's okay to come out and talk about black women or talk about what is going on in black community openly and all that? And now today again, this is another one. I am not sure this is gonna stop anytime soon. You can imagine waking up, a black person waking up to talk about how racist black people are. That really shows that some people do not know anything about history and do not align with their own community. Because when you align with history and what has happened to your community, you do not need somebody to tell you about your own history. You absolutely will educate yourself. So majority of the time, I think that people that come out here and talk about how racist their own community is or are does not know anything. Now, it's really very sad how these people, especially some black men, come out on the internet and tell you how they are happy, they are Republican and all that. I know you are not happy because you don't even know yourself. It's only when you know yourself that you can differentiate what is good from what is bad. And he went further to say, liberals, black liberals, try to hang me from a tree for voting Trump. I mean, you are such a rich better because if you are not a rich better, why would you talk about black people hanging you on a tree? He also understand that during those periods that his own ancestors were hung on a tree, right? So he is trying to reverse it, saying that he is trying to be hung because of what he is talking about. Nobody's trying to hang you, young man. You are the one hanging yourself because when you see the truth and you refuse to talk about it or say it, now you are now the liar. Hope you know that. Now let me say this: I am sick and tired of seeing old men. When I say old men, I am tired of seeing them come out on the internet and act ignorant. I feel like they know what they are doing. Probably they are pushing the check, right? But man, can you cut that crap? Because that doesn't make any sense. Coming out and cheating on your own community. I hope you witness the time that people were hung on a tree, right? I hope you witness lynching. I so you absolutely will understand how horrifying that was. And for you to wake up and then accuse black people that also experience that they are the one trying to hang you for your own decision, your own stupid decision that you made. See, man, we all can do better, as people. There are some things you will never catch me doing, and that is turning my back on my own community. If I turn my back on my own community, where will I run to? You see all those people that does not even know Donald Trump's policies and all that are actually out here screaming and shouting. I hope you see I hope you are enlightened as soon as possible. And I also hope that you start experiencing most of the things that he has put in place that will affect majority of the people. All his posts, all this young man's posts are all about black people. He cannot wait to see how Project 2025 will take effect. I hope that Project 2025 start taking effect in your own household. And if you look around, you definitely will know the kind of person he's married to because he talks like somebody that is married to. See you all in my next video. Bye for now.